Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with Evening News. The headlines. Nagaland all set to host Hornbill Festival 2022. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar to grace inaugural program. President Droupadi Murmu calls upon everyone to imbibe knowledge of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita in life. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur calls upon media to put accuracy ahead of speed. And world's first intranasal vaccine, iNCOVACC, receives approval for COVID booster doses from DCGI. Now the news in detail. Nagaland is all set to host the 23rd Hornbill Festival 2022 at Naga Heritage Village, Kisama from December 1 to 10. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar will grace the inaugural function of the festival as the chief guest. Addressing media persons this evening at Kohima, Advisor for Tourism, Art and Culture Department, H. Kehovi Yeputomi, said all necessary arrangements have been put in place for the celebration and constant monitoring have been undertaken for the successful conduct of the festival. He said preparatory works for the celebration have been completed by the respective stakeholders. Yeputomi said the state government is ready to welcome scores of tourists to participate in this festival. He informed that Ambassador of France to India, Emmanuel Lenain, and Trade Commissioner for South Asia and British Deputy High Commissioner for Western India, Alan Jamel, and Australian High Commissioner to India, Barry O'Farrell, AO, will also be attending the inaugural program as honoured guests. On the participation of ENPO in the festival, the advisor said government is still waiting for their response and added that alternate plans have been made if the tribes from eastern Nagaland fail to turn up. To this, Yeputomi said Kohima and Dimapur-based cultural troops will be brought in to present 10 cultural items for the 10 days. The advisor also informed that 5 crore rupee budget has been allocated for the 10-day festival. He expressed optimism that this year's edition will witness more tourist footfalls. A total of 132 stalls will be set up in Kisama, wherein 100 stalls will be taken up by micro, small and medium enterprises and 32 temporary stalls. President Droupadi Murmu today called upon everyone to imbibe the knowledge of the Shrimad Bhagavad Gita in life. She was addressing the International Gita Seminar organized as a part of the International Gita Festival 2022 at Guru Kshetra University. She said that when all countrymen are celebrating Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the heroes of the freedom struggle are being remembered. President Murmu said the freedom fighters, including Mahatma Gandhi, used to take guidance from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. Praising the efforts of the Haryana government to make the holy scripture popular in foreign countries, she said that the Gita and Yoga Shastra are gifts to the whole of humanity from Mother India. The President also virtually inaugurated the e-ticketing system in Haryana Transport, National Common E-Mobility Card and Nirogi Haryana scheme. The President also virtually laid the foundation stone of Sirsa Medical College to be built at a cost of 950 crore rupees. The President is on a two-day visit to Haryana. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur said that the country's public broadcasters, All India Radio and Doordarshan, have always stood by the truth and won people's trust over the years. Speaking at the inaugural session of the 59th Asia-Pacific Broadcasting Union ABU General Assembly and Associated Meeting 2022 in New Delhi today, Thakur said the media makes a deep impact on people's decision-making process, hence accuracy should be a priority in the minds of communicators than the speed. The minister also underlined that during the COVID pandemic, the government had to establish a fact-check unit to counter all the unverified claims circulated in the mainstream media. He also appreciated AIR and DD for institutionalizing their mechanism to check facts before going to the masses. He said that the Prasar Bharati had lost over 100 employees in COVID, but it didn't deter them from continuing. Prasar Bharati CEO Gaurav Dwivedi said that this year's theme of APU General Assembly, Serving the People, Media's Role in Times of Crisis, is very apt, especially after facing a crisis like COVID. Prasar Bharati is hosting the APU General Assembly this year. The event coincides with Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav to mark the 75th year of India's independence. The APU is a non-profit professional association of the broadcasting organizations of Asia and Pacific regions. World's first intranasal vaccine, iNCOVACC, has received approval for COVID booster doses from Drugs Controller General of India, DCGI. Science and Technology Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh today said India is showing the way in COVID care under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The Union Minister congratulated the Department of Biotechnology, led by Dr. Rakesh Kokhale, for developing and getting DCGI's approval for the intranasal vaccine. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News on Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Kohima Traffic Police has issued traffic advisories in view of the Hornbill Festival being organized by the Nagaland government at Naga Heritage Village, Kisama, from 1st to 10 December. With events being organized at various locations within Kohima town, the Traffic Police has given advisories to ensure smooth traffic during the festive period. Accordingly, no heavy vehicles will be allowed to enter Kohima municipal area after 7 a.m. till 10 p.m. from 1st to 10 December. All loading and unloading within Kohima municipal area must be completed before 7 a.m. The road stretch from Y Junction, Pulbari to Razu Point will be restricted for vehicular traffic from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. on all days during the festival to facilitate Kohima Night Carnival. All traffic will be diverted from Y Junction to Razu Point via local ground. There will be no entry for any vehicular traffic from New Market to New NST from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Meanwhile, parking facilities has also been made available at various locations. These are new multi-level parking building at Old NST and new multi-level parking building at Old Medical Directorate. The state-level function celebration of the 60th Nagaland Statehood Day to be held at the Nagaland Civil Secretariat Plaza, Kohima, on 1st December will be live-streamed on MyGov Nagaland's YouTube channel from 8:45 a.m. onwards. Informing this, the State Home Department stated that interested viewers can watch the event online on YouTube and Facebook by visiting MyGov Nagaland page or by directly clicking on YouTube SLU-RN93TQC. As part of the Hornbill Festival 2022, Nagaland State Department for Women Resource Development will be celebrating Maiki Fest 2022 at Sakre Park on 6th and 7th December. Maiki Fest is the premier event of the department launched during 2017-18 to recognize women as equal partners in the socio-economic development of society, as well as to celebrate the activities and achievements of women entrepreneurs, artisans, artists, cultivators, and various women organizations. This year's Maiki Fest celebration includes showcasing and selling Maiki and other women entrepreneurs' products, a live demo on food preparation of selected food, and a live performance by the Brahmos Band. The main event of the program will feature Maiki Fest Open Solo Singing Competition in English for female of 18 years and above. Interested participants can submit applications addressed to the Deputy Director, Women Resource Development, during office hours or through email at mikeinagaland@gmail.com on or before 4th December. More details about the competition are available on the official Instagram page at Maiki Nagaland. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Nagaland all set to host Hornbill Festival 2022. Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar to grace inaugural program. President Droupadi Murmu calls upon everyone to imbibe knowledge of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita in life. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur calls upon media to put accuracy ahead of speed. And world's first intranasal vaccine, iNCOVACC, receives approval for COVID booster doses from DCGI. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.